There's only 2 people who said hello. Okay, there we go. 3 people. There you go, YouTube. You're getting some love now. And away we go. Glad you like it, courtesy of my awesome music producer, Aaron. And hello, YouTube. Again, phenomenal. Chef's kiss. I don't know what corner of the screen I need to be in, but we're going to start here and we'll see how it goes. If at any point, guys, the music or sound is off, wonky, just let me know. So, oh, you know what I should have done? Apologies. There we go. Oh, no, it wasn't here. Crap. Actually, yes, I wanted to read this. So, here's the synopsis. When an alien boy named Enoch lands on Riley's balcony one uneventful Sunday night, Riley's world is instantly turned upside down. Play as either the male or female protagonist, Riley, name is changeable, and navigate the complicated maze of academics, friendships, and rivalries that is high school, all while trying to keep the biggest secret in the entire world under wraps: the existence of your alien roommate. Pursue 3 male love interests in this romantic boy-boy or girl-boy visual novel: the socially anxious childhood friend Lucas, the intelligent but arrogant class president Felix Yang, or last but not least, the man alien of the hour himself, Enoch. What was that? I was just doing such a good run. Alec with the gifted sub to Cat Fruit. Someone had to give it to Cat Fruit after all the gifted subs she's given. I appreciate that, my friend, and I know she will appreciate that too. Enoch. Okay, Enoch. I will still mess that up, but I will try to remember Enoch. Enoch. So it's a slice of life school romance with thriller sci-fi elements. Alien, so duh, sci-fi. Ratings is PG-13, sexual references and humor. Let's go over to the content warnings just so everyone knows what we're going into. The demo has sexual references and humor, discussion of gender norms, implied homophobia, mentions of war, verbal confrontation, but no swear words, social anxiety disorder, and mild depictions of blood/violence. So those things are in the game. They're in the game. They will be said in the game. Implied things will be implied. We are welcoming of everyone here, so no jokes, no nothing. Don't be like, well, they implied it in the game, so I can say it in the chat, right? No. No, you cannot. You are not allowed. This is your warning. No. I exited out of it. But maybe that was a good sign for me to just start the game. Next purchase is a green screen? No, I want to show more. I don't want a green screen. I want to show more. I want nerdy stuff like Ray Narvaez Jr. does. He, like, all the people who have huge bookshelves behind them and nerdy stuff, that's what I want. Apologies, YouTube. YouTube was busy. What was the major news? I was here at the start, but got distracted. I was like, wee butterfly. Basically, Gwynnie, I got a new desktop. I've got a new gaming PC. So we'll have those kind of streams in the future. Guys, I've talked enough now. Officially, let's start this game. He, him, she, her. I am feeling more on the femme side today, so let's go with she, her. My name is Reaper. Look, if he's an alien, I get to be a Reaper, okay? Tutorial time. These icons will appear when you choose an option that either positively or negatively affects your relationship points, RP, with one of the 3 love interests. I am a fan of telling me when I make right decisions. I am a fan of that. Not all choices result in a change in RP. Some choices simply lead to new lines of dialogue or scenarios to explore. Some choices may have greater RP gains than others. Some choices may have greater RP gains than others, and greater losses. Some choices may also affect two separate characters' RP at the same time. Note that certain choices may not affect RP until later in the game, once the consequences of your decision have taken effect. Ooh! That's all you need to know. Have fun. Again, I'm a huge fan of them telling me, like, hey, you did good, or hey, you fucked up. Just lets me know I need to get a balance back. Ooh, I live in a fancy apartment. I live in a fancy apartment with a good view. How the fuck do I afford this place? Totes, good evening. Welcome, welcome. Male newscaster. And several videos have been posted online tracking the unknown object across San Angeles. Whatever it is, it appears to be hurtling through the sky with no real sense of direction. The most popular theory at the moment is that this could be our first real sighting of an unidentified flying object, otherwise known as a UFO. What do you think, Beatrice? Cornelius, I couldn't tell you how many images I've seen over the years that supposedly prove the existence of aliens or ghosts or urban legends, and they never do. Unless I see this so-called UFO with my own two eyes, I imagine it'll be just like all the others, another unsolved mystery. A UFO? No way. Setting down my bowl of ice cream, I reach for the phone. Already off to a good start. First food we eat in the game, fucking ice cream. I'm in. Looking up hashtag UFO, my local litter timeline is littered with dozens of grainy phone-recorded videos featuring an orange speck of light streaking haphazardly through the night sky. That's it. That could literally be anything. People think that's a UFO? Kaboom! Still enraptured by my phone, I don't hear the muted explosion in the distance. The most recent video looks like it was shot in the park. Whatever that orange speck is, it might be getting close. I'm still scrolling through my timeline when a soft thump catches my attention. What was that? Something moves out of the corner of my eye. I turn to look out the window and my jaw drops. Okay, really quickly, out of curiosity, people in the chat, if you have huge doors like this or huge windows, do you not have curtains on them? Like, are there actually people out there who don't put curtains up, like, you know, to balcony doors? I'm just curious. Also, if you'd like, top left is a good spot to move your screen. Guys, look at that. Yeah, can you corner? Thank you so much, Wholesome Wraith. Thank you, thank you. Yeah, glad someone. Okay, yeah, because I was definitely cutting that off. I totally forgot about my camera and me needing to change it. Something moves out of the corner of my eye. I turn to look out the window and my jaw drops. I like the pod. Also, I really appreciate nothing scary like jumped out the window, like you're taken to a whole nother scene to see Enoch. Like, thank you. I didn't need the fear. My heart skips a beat. There's a boy perched outside my balcony. Considering I live on the top floor, boys randomly showing up on my balcony is a shock in and of itself. But one look at him makes it clear he's no ordinary boy. His skin is purple. I'm not imagining that, am I? I squeeze my eyes shut for a few seconds before opening them again. He's still there. This is real. Hooked around his waist and draped over the edge of the balcony is a rapidly deflating parachute. Oh, parachute! I thought it was like an actual, like, a pod. He touches the floor and pauses, like he's taking a deep breath to calm himself. Hi! Oh, am I covering him? Oh, shit. Am I covering him? Oh, I am! Okay, for a little bit, we're gonna put me right here just so you guys can see him. I'm covering him just the tiniest bit. Okay, the red and black eyes actually don't turn me off. It's then that he realizes he's not alone either. He turns his head, eyes locking onto mine, and I get another shock when I see the unnatural red shade of his pupils. For a few moments, we stare wordlessly back at each other. Oh god, this dork is adorable! At last, he raises a hand and smiles at me. Hello. That's the last thing I remember before I black out. Oh god. Let's see if I can move me back up now. I just ate too much ice cream, that's what it was. The room slowly comes back into focus. Rubbing my eyes, I stare up at the ceiling, trying to remember how I ended up on the couch. What happened? Glancing to my left, I see my bowl of ice cream sitting where I left it on the coffee table. Aw, man. It's all melted. I want more ice cream. Did I fall asleep while eating? Oh, shit! No, we remember Alien Boy. Wait a second. I blacked out, didn't I? Because I saw... Or at least, I thought I saw. But no. No, I couldn't have. Nervous, I take a quick peek out the balcony. I can say a sentence instead of separate words. God damn it, Reeps. Nervous, I take a quick peek out the balcony to check if the intruder's still there, and breathe a sigh of relief when I find it empty. See, it was just a dream. Just a silly, harmless, sugar rush-induced dream. Oh my god! It wasn't even that scary! Oh my god. Oh, I'm tearing up. What the fuck? Like, I think the part that gets me is that, like, it wasn't really jump scary. And I knew it was him. I knew it was gonna happen. So the fact that I still jumped a little, I'm like, what the fuck? For all you people who want me to play a horror game, this is why I cannot. I jump at a dating sim. Oh my fucking god, that was amazing. Oh my god. Oh, that was funny. Hello, I am Reaper, and I am a scaredy cat. Oh, god, okay. Oh. I can't even get back into voices. You had one line, and I thought I had a pretty good voice for you, and then I fucked up. Oh, man. What's the quote of the day? What is quote of the day? What was it? Oh, You're awake. A cheerful purple face fills my vision, looming over me with a bright smile. Well, at least I feel like I am true to the main character. If someone just like jumps up in your face, you would also jump a little, right? It's called method acting, guys. It's method acting. That's what it is. Right? Is that what I want to say? Anyway. Hello again. Ah! We're just all yelling now. Toppling onto the floor, I scuttle away from the purple intruder as fast as I can, even as he backs away from me just as quickly. Okay, he's adorable though. You're... Just calm down, okay? I don't know what voice I want for him, so I'm still playing. Who are you? What do you want from me? It's okay. I'm not here to hurt you. He takes a step towards me and I scream. Get back! Okay. Just calm down, alright? He swallows, eyes darting to the front door, as if nervous someone's about to barge in after hearing our screams of terror. It's the purple skin, right? That's what freaks you out? That's okay. I can change it, alright? Watch. His body appears to change shape before my very eyes, blurring in and out of focus until... Ta-da! All better. Why do I I'm gonna say it, because y'all know what I was about to say. Why do I prefer the alien version? God! How did you do that? What the hell are you? Oh, come on. Isn't this any better? Demon! You're a demon! Demon? Hey, you take that back. I'm no demon. Oh, wait, do aliens know? Like, do aliens believe in demons too? Stay back, demon! I already said I'm not a... Looking around for something to throw, I pick up a fallen DVD and toss it in his direction. It bounces off his forehead and he stumbles back, eyes wide with almost comical surprise. Well, what was that for? For making sure you stay as far away from me as possible. Take this! I throw another DVD at him. Ow! Hey, quit it! That hurts, you know. I scramble to my feet and dash into the kitchen, pulling a fresh string of herbs off the wall. I really like the motion focus and like the blur, like we're actually moving towards the kitchen. That's really, really nice. That's a nice touch. Get back! Back, I say! I brandish the string of herbs at him like a whip. I really am a stupid MC sometimes. I know, guys. I know. Because I would actually do these legitimate things. Really? Yeah, this is pretty dumb. Okay, well, we're self-aware. This is fine. We are self-aware. Would you just listen to me? I'm trying to talk to you. Abandoning the herbs, I pick up the next closest thing to a weapon. A wickedly sharp kitchen knife. The fear returns to the intruder's eyes. What are you gonna do with that? I'll hurt you with this if you come any closer. I mean it. I'm dangerous. And I sure sound like it. Okay. Clearly frightened by the knife, the once purple intruder takes on a more defensive stance, backing up against the opposite wall. I'll stay here. Is that better? Please, I just want to talk. I hope he can't see how badly my hand's trembling, even as I heft the blade with as threatening an aura I can muster. I've never stabbed a person before. Or, well, whatever he is. Do I have it in me? It always looks so easy in the movies. Standing here now with a knife in my hand I'm not planning to chop onions with, it suddenly feels a lot more daunting. Excuse me. Even if I can't muster up the guts to use it, just having a weapon in hand makes me feel a little less defenseless. Having calmed down a little, I take a closer look at the boy. Now that he's no longer purple, he looks convincingly human. He's also changed out of whatever outfit he'd been wearing when I first saw him. The clothes he has on now are strangely familiar. Hang on, are you wearing my pajamas? Sorry? Unbelievable! My other clothes were singed, and I didn't want to track ashes all over your house, so I thought... So you thought you'd just invite yourself in and parade around in my clothes? I'm sorry? Who in their right mind? Okay, actually, they fit you surprisingly well. But seriously, who in their right mind does something like that? Who the hell are you? Talk! Now! Alright. My name's Enoch. Well, who or what are you, Enoch? I'm Zixolian. For some reason, that's actually not a strange name or race to me, just because I've been watching Critical Role, and I started with Critical Role Season 1 or Campaign 1, which has Vexalia and Vaxeldon. I don't know why I did 3 when it's only twins, but I like that name. He says it like it's the most matter-of-fact thing in the world, which exasperates me further. I don't know what that means. Is that some new species of animal or something? What are you exactly? Okay, why the fuck would I think it's a species of animal when... Why animal when alien is probably, like, legitimately close? Like, what the fuck am I thinking? Animal? I've lost whatever voice I had for Enoch. If I even had one. How rude. Do I look like an animal to you? I don't know what you look like, because you're definitely not human. I mean, what human has those eyes, or that purple skin? What human can turn that on and off at will? I told you, I'm Zixolian. Dropping his voice to a whisper, he leans in while keeping his fearful gaze trained on the knife in my hand. Truth is, I'm not from around here, if you, know what I mean. Oh, ya think? What do you mean not from around here? You mean like, I'm not from Earth? His words make my stomach drop. I come from Zex. Well, I come from outer space, okay? Huh. Lee. Mackerel! Let me say that in Reaper terms. Holy shit! It's gotten to the point where I can't say I'm surprised by the revelation, and part of me suspected it from the get-go, what with the purple skin and all. But that doesn't make it come as any less of a shock. You mean you're a... My voice is shaking as badly as my hands are once more. You're... an alien? I suppose to you humans, I would fit the definition of an alien. So... Typhonia Starheart, thank you so much for the follow. Welcome, my friend. What brings you to our end of the Twitchiverse? Sorry, let me read that again. Again, music fucking popping. When it jumped in to cut that series scene, beautiful. Ah, yes! I love this shit. I suppose to you aliens, I would fit the definition of an alien, so yes. Yes, I am. It's nice to meet you. Even though you've probably never met an alien before. And I probably should have asked for permission first before wearing your clothes. Look at that cheeky little bastard. Look at this cheeky little motherfucker. I love him. And you know what's funny? Is I usually don't find this type as like attractive, like the more cutesy side. I don't. I like him though. Look at this cute little bastard. What the fuck? I hope that won't stop us from becoming friends. I've never befriended a human before. Or even spoken to one, for that matter. So this is exciting. What's your name, new human friend? Hello? Oh, sorry. Did I space out? No! No! Wholesome Wraith, no! You just had to put a space pun in there, didn't you? You had to put a space pun. God damn it. I know, not me, him. I know this must be hard to take in, considering you humans probably didn't know other species existed in the universe besides yourselves, but hard to take in? Hard to take in? Oh, not at all. What's there to take in? You know, besides the fact that I have an alien in my kitchen? Are you alright? You look a little pale. The last thing I remember before blacking out again is Enoch running to catch me before I hit the floor. I have a knife in my hand too. Enoch, can you make sure the knife doesn't hit me, sweetie? 1 week oh, I love it. Oh, good. Yes. I don't want the awkward getting to know, like, no, I'm good. Thank you. I love the 1 week jump. Thank you. Thank you. Space Catholicism? What the fuck? The tongue, alien blep. Gotta sneak in upon it any opportunity. That was great. And it was... The fact that Enoch didn't even say anything about it, just, like, if I wasn't looking for it, it just went right under the radar. But I was just like, space. Alien. Got it. Because he's an alien. Like, you got it. I love you so much, Wraith. Dev after my own heart. Guys! Oh, fuck, I think I forgot to put it in the title. Feel free. Here's the game. Exclamation mark game if you ever want that link. But there's the game. The demo's out. If you guys are liking this, you should play for yourself. The smell of burning bacon hits me before I'm even fully awake. I have a nice-ass apartment. What the fuck? I turn over in bed and to my horror, spot a couple wisps of smoke seeping into my bedroom through a gap in the door. Oh, great. What's he done this time? Still groggy, I drag myself out of bed and stumble towards the kitchen. Reaper, you're awake! Enoch, what are you? Enoch beams with pride. He presents the frying pan in his hand to me for inspection. I made breakfast. You what? Looky here. Bacon and eggs, exactly like you made the other day. Want some? The smoldering coal-like lumps he's struggling to scrape out of the pan and onto the nearest plate look nothing like bacon and eggs. Ugh, it smells awful. What did you do? I like that we're just straight up. Well, I wasn't sure how long to cook it for. You said humans can't eat most foods raw, so I wanted to be sure it was safe to eat. Judging by that burnt smell, the food being raw will be the least of my problems. I thought I told you not to mess around in the kitchen without me. You make it sound like I'm causing trouble on purpose. I was just trying to make us breakfast. But why? I could have done it if you were hungry. All you had to do was wake me up. I wanted to make you food for once. You're always the one making food for me. It's only common courtesy, even among us aliens, to do something nice for someone who does something nice for you first. Enoch, I appreciate the sentiment. Really, I do. You're just making more work for me. You could have set the whole place on fire. What do you think would have happened then if I'd had to save us both from a burning building? Aren't you overreacting a little? See, everything's fine. No fire here. And thank goodness for that. Hey, come on. My cooking isn't that bad. Is it? I look down at the plate of charred mush sitting before me and sigh, trying to keep my temper in check. I can't be mad at him for being curious. He has every right to be. Still, sometimes I can't help but wonder if keeping him around isn't more trouble than it's worth. Now that the novelty of having an alien roommate has more or less worn off, I'm starting to realize the drawbacks of living with one. The constant fear of just getting discovered, for starters. Not to mention taking care of him and teaching him about Earth so he doesn't do something stupid and blow his cover, or get us both killed in a house fire for that matter. You want to try your cooking? Fine. But next time, let me watch over you while you do. Just in case something goes wrong, okay? Okay. Come on, help me clean up. There's bacon grease and eggshells all over the place. And throw that burnt mess out already. Goodbye, bacon and eggs. To think I worked so hard on you. I really thought there was gonna be more there. Sleepy, good evening. Enoch is a demon. Change my mind. Enoch's an alien. Depends on how you see aliens. Together, Enoch and I put the kitchen back in order and dispose of his pitiful attempt at cooking us food. I am savage. By the time we finish, a good 15 minutes have gone by, and my stomach grumbles in protest. Breakfast is a bust, so guess I'll buy something to eat on the way to school. Oh, can I come with you? Enoch, we've been over this. You can't come to school with me. It's too risky. But why? Can't we just say I'm your dashingly handsome foreign exchange student friend who needs to be by your side at all times? No one would question us if that was the case, especially given how accurate the dashingly handsome part is. I like you. I do. I just like you. Everyone would question us. It doesn't work like that. You need papers, registration to prove you were supposed to be there, and there'd be all sorts of admin matters to sort through. Bottom line, it just wouldn't work out. Fine. Can I come with you at least? Just to drop you off? Why? You're not my mom. No, but that way I can get something to eat too. I haven't had breakfast either, you know. Plus, I'd really like to try more of those craps. He means crepe, right? He means crepe. We didn't let this poor alien child eat shit off of the floor, did we? Like some dog like some dog poop or something. We did not let that happen, right? We did not let this happen. Plus, I'd really like to try more of those craps we had the other day. Say what now? Writing, the puns, the getting words wrong. Love it. The chef's kiss. Beautiful. You know, from Cozy Craps. I'm going crazy. from Cozy Crafts. Oh, Cozy Crepes? I know I'm not saying it correctly either because there's probably a really fancy French way to say it, but I am French in name alone, and that is it. Please don't call them craps in public. So, can we go? Can we? I don't know. Can you find your way home afterwards? I don't want you getting lost. I could find my way back just fine. After all, I made it to Earth all by myself, didn't I? Enoch, you almost died in a fiery explosion along the way. Keyword, almost. Even if you hadn't died, you almost killed me with a heart attack, that's for sure. I pinched the bridge of my nose in frustration. If I let you come back on your own, are you absolutely sure you can find your way home? Of course! What if someone sees you? Then all they'll see is an impossibly charming, attractive human male walking around and on his own during the day. That's not a crime on Earth, is it? Wait, is it? I suppose you've got a point. About no one recognizing you, I mean. Not the part about the charming, attractive. Never mind. You're acting like this is my first time leaving the apartment. Haven't you taken me out a few times already? Why should it be any different if I'm on my own as opposed to being with you? I'm just worried that if you're on your own, you'll do or say something us humans consider inappropriate. Like craps. That like you want to eat craps again. Inappropriate? Me? Never. Enoch. Come on, Reaper. When have I ever been inappropriate? You literally just said cozy craps. Remember when I took you to the convenience store and you tried swallowing a chocolate bar whole, wrapper and all? Without paying, might I add? You can't blame me for that. You were the one who said everything on the shelves was edible. What about that time we crossed the street and you didn't know how a traffic light worked? Yeah, but that was one time. I know better now. And it's not like anyone got hurt. You saw a bus driving towards you, stood there, and waved at it. Oh my god, this is great. How was I supposed to know that humans ride around in large metal death machines? Last but not least, need I mention, the Urinal Incident? Ugh, don't remind me. Do you Earthlings have no shame? Why stand around doing your business in public when the proper thing to do is take care of it in the safe, secure space of an enclosed cubicle? It's outrageous! It's not in public. That's the whole point of a restroom. Even so, no one runs out of a public restroom screaming and doesn't get asked a ton of questions. Okay, so you may have a point. But this time will be different. I promise I won't do anything you wouldn't do yourself. I can't say it's fair either to keep you locked up in here all the time like a household pet. Fine, you can come with me today, but only far enough to get some food. Once done, head straight back here. I can't explore on my own? Not even a little? I don't want you going someplace you're not supposed to, like a police station or some shady alley. Point is, no detours. Straight back here, understood? Yes, ma'am. Can I still drop you off at school like I wanted? Sure. There's no harm in walking a few more blocks, I suppose. That's good enough for me. I should go get ready. Oh, me too. What should I wear today, Reaper? Wear whatever you like. Except your pajamas, of course. Yeah, but Earthling fashion trends are so confusing. You either bundle up in cocoons of thick coats and heavy jackets, or you barely wear anything at all. It's bizarre. It's called the weather! Over the past week, I've discovered that Enoch isn't affected by extreme temperatures on either end of the spectrum. On the hottest day last week, we took a walk through the neighborhood with him dressed in one of my aunt's wooliest coats, and he barely broke a sweat. Similarly, the one time it rained, he stood out on the balcony in little more than what he's wearing now, and didn't shiver once. What shocked me most, however, was seeing him hold his hand over an open flame without even flinching. You're gonna get yourself killed somehow, dude. Of course, I hadn't known about his supposed immunity to burn wounds. Okay. And freaked out, convinced he was trying to set himself on fire for some maniacal reason. Whatever then. I'll just put on something super snazzy. And draw more attention to yourself? Isn't the whole point to not stand out too much since we're trying to avoid unwanted attention? Why would dressing nicely make me suspicious? You don't think all well-dressed people on Earth are aliens in disguise, do you? That's not what I meant. I just think, given the circumstances, your priority should be to look less conspicuous. Relax, Reaper. I told you, my human disguise is FLAWLESS. Outfit or no outfit, there's no way I'm getting found out. Outfit, please. Not no outfit. Nudity will make you very conspicuous. Besides, I'd stand out with or without fancy clothes anyway, because of how attractive a human I make. As you humans say, clothes don't make the man. Or in my case, clothes don't make the alien? I'm just ready for his hands to go from this to like that. I'm just ready for this. Just get changed. Sleepy, I'm feeling quite Empress today, not gonna lie. Feeling a little bit more of the femme side. Since when did you have weapons in Sea of Thieves? I have a weapon? Send me a picture. See, Enoch, some people like being treated like a human's pet. It's fine if you don't, but this is important human culture. You should learn about Sleepy. Oh my god, you guys, he was literally asking for walkies. I cannot. We have the dev in the chat. Can y'all be normal? Never mind, no, this is my channel. We are not normal here in any way, shape, or form. I said earlier I preferred the alien form to the human form. I watch as he bounds off to his bedroom, the guest room, in a hurry. I have an apartment with a guest room? Where the fuck am I living? Shaking my head, I depart from my own room to gather my things. Even now, a week after accepting Enoch as my roommate, it's still hard to wrap my head around the fact that I have a real, honest-to-goodness alien living under my roof. But it does get easier to accept with every passing day I spend with him. Enoch, for all his eccentricities and inadequate knowledge of acceptable human behavior, can more or less pass himself off as a normal human being. A very clumsy, goofy, naive, exclusive one. It's true he knows almost nothing about humanity, not our customs, traditions, culture, or technology. Nothing. Yet, surprisingly enough, Earth and his home planet Zexalia do share some things in common. For instance, Enoch understands the concept behind buildings and schools, but not cars or urinals. He'd been endlessly fascinated by the primitive technology behind the mundane things like spoons and forks. He was completely familiar with furniture like tables and chairs. Some things are just universal, I suppose. I've been playing this game for 45 minutes and there's been two punts. That one would have gone over my head. That was good. I'm just gonna say, wholesome race, I'm just gonna say this. If you put all the puns in the beginning of the game and you didn't save them or like recycle them for later on too, that's when I'm gonna be disappointed. You're hitting us so hard with the puns and then they're gonna die out. I need the puns throughout the entirety of the game, okay? Pun fully intended. Oh my god. Most miraculous of all is the fact that he speaks English. Apparently, according to him at least, his species has evolved to the point that they're capable of universal translation. It doesn't help him pick up on words and phrases he needs context to understand, nor does he understand words for which there exists no Zexalian equivalent. For the most part, though, I am able to converse with him as well as I would anyone else. Yeah, we were threatening him a week ago and he understood everything we were saying, so that's good. Taking care of him would have been twice as hard if he spoke some weird alien language and neither of us could understand the other. Like all living things, Enoch needs to eat to survive. Excuse me. Although his knowledge of what constitutes human food is severely lacking. I recall the very first meal I made for him on the night we first met. Flashback. You're not hungry, are you? Maybe a little. Okay, I'm starving. Sit down, I'll make you something. You don't have to do that. It's fine. I cooked to distress anyway. And right now, I could use a moment of normalcy to remind myself that I am not dreaming, and that I really am talking to an alien for the first time, and that you're not gonna black out again, are you? Enoch takes a seat at the table while I head into the kitchen and whip him up a quick batch of scrambled eggs. Have you ever tried eggs before? Eggs? What's eggs? That's a no then. Well, you're in for a treat. Plating the eggs, I slide them across the table and present Enoch with a fork, to which he gives a blank stare. You have no idea how to use this, do you? Not a clue. Taking the utensil, I lift a forkful of eggs up to my mouth so he can see how it's done. Man, I'm a good cook. Now, you try. He does the same, and as he chews, I watch the expression on his face grow from uncertainty to surprise, and at last to delight. He starts shoveling the rest of the eggs into his mouth with almost no regard for table manners whatsoever. Bits of egg go flying into the air each time he attacks the plate with a fork. Once his plate is clean, he sets the fork down, smacking his lips. To my surprise, his eyes well up with tears. Gah! Why are you crying? It's just so good! I've never tasted anything this sublime. Still hungry? The need has subsided. Weird way of phrasing that, but okay. Cat for a good evening! Why is the alien a cute anime boy? Well, you see, what had happened was someone had a great idea and was like, we're gonna make an alien a cute anime boy. So that's what we did. That's what Wholesome Wraith did. Every meal since then has only gotten more lavish. Back on Zexalia, whatever he eats for food must pale in comparison to what Earth has to offer. Besides eating, Enoch sleeps, drinks, and showers, much to my immense relief, like any other human would, even if bathroom facilities like urinals and bidets are unfamiliar to him. I feel like bidets could be unfamiliar to a lot of people in today's given time as well, so I mean, fair enough there. Oh, we gotta get this boy to a Waffle House! Waffle House is the passage. Is like every person's passage. Yes. Oh man, is Waffle House only in the South, y'all? Alec, is that only in the South? I don't know. If you guys know what a Waffle House is, y'all need to Google a Waffle House. Like, you don't go to a Waffle House. You end up at a Waffle House at 3 a.m. And you're pretty sure there's cockroaches, walking on the counters. But the food is great for hangovers and like while you're drunk. And you're pretty sure the two guys and, trench coats in the corner and the pair that's outside are doing some kind of shady drug deal. But you know, if they ever try to come to your table and mess with you, the waitress could fuck them up. That is Waffle House. It's not in SoCal, at least. Okay, that might just be a southern thing. Waffle House. That's right, Camfruit knows too. Hello, welcome to Earth. We got somewhere to bring you. Oh, Waffle House. I have many good memories of Waffle House. That's all I can say. I think. Okay, wait. My last little tangent on Waffle House. Waffle House. If a Waffle House is open during a hurricane, like, you know it's good. You know you're fine. Like, nothing bad is gonna happen. There's been a couple of times that Waffle Houses closed and everyone was like, oh shit, this is a hurricane coming through. If a Waffle House closes near you when a natural disaster is about to happen, you are fucked. Just letting you know, Waffle Houses don't close for shit. That's my last tangent. Well, on Waffle House, for now. All in all, basic human functions apply to him as much as anyone else. Put aside the purple skin and demonic eyes, and he'd be almost indistinguishable from the rest of the human population. Almost. The people at Cozy Crepes Cafe, for instance, probably thought him strange when he started cramming multiple crepes into his mouth. The one and only time I took him there. I also got weird looks from my neighbor, Mrs. Potts, the first time she saw me with Enoch in tow. She's always had a penchant for gossip. I'm sure she was dying to know why I was entering and exiting my apartment with a strange boy by my side. Still, nosy neighbors I can deal with. It's government agents and Area 51 scientists that worry me. Ready, Enoch? This dork. Ready. I stifle a laugh. You look like you just got off a plane from the Bahamas. What now? Never mind. Honestly, I forgot I had that shirt. I don't know why you don't wear this more often. I bet you look swell in it. Swell. Gee willikers, you look swell today. And it's perfect. It fits him. It fits him, though. After all, I look pretty great, don't you think? Oh, what am I saying? I always look great. Self-confidence, baby. We love it. We love to see it here. We love to see it. Anyway, if you're ready, then so am I. Let's go. Not yet, you're not. Aren't you... forgetting something? Oh, right. I watch with bated breath as his form shimmers and ripples before my very eyes, until at last, his transformation is complete. Standing in Enoch's place now is a passably human teenage boy. If I were none the wiser, I might even mistake him for one of the skate park kids. That never fails to impress, no matter how many times you do it. Mrs. Potts is watering her plants in the corridor when Enoch and I step out. She straightens at the sight of us and her eyebrows shoot up into her hat. I recognize the hungry look on her face and brace myself for the inevitable questions. Good morning, Reaper. Off to school, are we? I might have made her too old. Apologies. Yes, Mrs. Potts. Daisy, Mrs. Potts' 6-year-old granddaughter. Okay, grandmother. Okay, maybe I wasn't too bad. Peeks out from behind her grandmother, staring up at us with big round eyes. Enoch smiles and waves at her. Your Aunt Josephine's not back yet, is she? I'm not sure when she's coming back. Until then, it's just me. And Enoch, I guess. Ah, right. She cocks her head to the side, a coy smile on her face. Not to assume, but is he a relative, perhaps? Hi, I'm Enoch, Reaper's new roommate. I don't believe we were ever introduced. It's very nice to meet you, Enoch. I'm Mrs. Potts, Reaper's neighbor. Enoch's a friend I know. from afar. Very afar. I shoot him a look. As I was saying, he's staying with me for the time being. Oh, but of course. I figured it had to be something like that. What do you mean? Well, I didn't want to say anything at first in case I was mistaken, but the first time I saw you together, I couldn't help but think that you might have been, you know. She wiggles her eyebrows suggestively at me. Ma'am! What? You know. No, I don't! Yes, you do. I mean, I do! And I know you do! But you don't know that I know that you know that I do. I'm pretty sure that made no sense. I'm pretty fucking sure. Wait, there's big... Tompi, you have big news now? What big news you got? I really don't. Granny does see the move, Alec. Really, dear? Must I spell it out for you? I thought you were taking your secret boyfriend home to spend the night. I'm not surprised her mind went there. Mrs. Potts' words still make my breath hitch in my throat. But Mrs. Potts, it's not like that at all. Enoch's just my roommate, honest. I figured, dear. I'm just teasing. Oh, listen to me. I must sound like such a busybody. But let an old woman's thoughts wander, won't you? It makes me feel young again. I may not have come to the wrong conclusion, but had a different neighbor witnessed the same thing I did? You remember how chatty a certain couple used to be. I glance at the empty apartment over her shoulder, vacant now that the couple who lived there has moved out. Our old neighbors, Trip and Grace, had always been cordial to me and Mrs. Potts. But even though they lived 2 doors down, I'd often hear them I'd often hear their famously vicious squabbles late into the night. The part of me that longs for a good night's sleep is somewhat thankful they've finally moved away. I just hope for the sake of their future neighbors that they've also moved within vicinity of a proper couples counselor. While Mrs. Potts and I have been talking, Enoch and Daisy have spent the last 2 minutes ignoring our conversation. She's taken him by the hand and is showing him some of her grandmother's beloved potted plants. Your plants are growing great, Mrs. Potts. I don't know how you do it. Oh, that reminds me. I'd be happy to lend a hand with your garden, should you need it. I've seen Josephine's balcony, and it can be a lot to handle if you don't have much experience gardening. Angela left her balcony garden in my care when she first handed me the keys to her apartment. I've been doing my best to water the plants every day on her behalf, but I'm not the most responsible of caretakers. There have been days where I simply forget to water them. Sometimes those days stretch into weeks. You'd think, given I see them outside the window every day, that I'd remember to water them daily. But as an only child, I've never had to take care of anything that required this much responsibility. Anything that required much responsibility, like plants, pets, or a younger sibling. I wonder if that's why being Enoch's roommate has given me so much grief. Yeah, that is it. That's all right, Mrs. Potts, but I appreciate the offer. I whip out my phone to check the time. Sorry, but we really should be going, or we're gonna be late for, well, I'm gonna be late for school. Oh, don't apologize. I won't hold either of you up any longer. Daisy, say goodbye to the nice young man. Bye. Bye, Daisy. I usher Enoch past the 2 Potts ladies with a final wave goodbye as we hurry into the elevator. I wanted to do more of Daisy's voice because I just have the little girl voice that I could do for it. I'm gonna take just a second to chat with chats because you guys have been posting a lot. Granny sees the move. She understands the situation. Toads asks, is she Mrs. Potts because she likes taking care of the plants? Holston's like, maybe a little. Why is there gonna be a face reveal, Tompi? Whose face? Why is there gonna be a face reveal? Denny's is another place you end up at when you're hungover, but your family doesn't know you're hungover, and they want to have a quote-unquote good breakfast with you, so you go to Denny's. But everyone else is there for drama, and you're there, you and your cousins, or, you know, other people your age are there hungover. Denny's is where you end up with family against your will. Waffle House is where you end up with your friends after the craziest night of your fucking lives. That's what it is. I've only had this cute alien anime boy for 3 hours, and if anyone harms him, I will kill everyone and then myself. Cat fruit, I love you. I'm making a list of puns that Reaper hasn't noticed. I'm at 2 so far, but now the dishes are done. It'll go faster. Do it, yes. Right? Whose face reveal? Guys, if you ever want the link to the game, exclamation mark game. I'm trying to do that for every game I play, especially when it comes to indie games, things like that. So anytime, I just think I forgot to put it in the title today. Apologies. And I'm lurking again. Smoke bomb. Thank you, Don. I appreciate the lurk. Hydrate! Oh look, Totes is getting to the hydration. There's only one that hasn't been revealed yet. That would be you. Wait, has Larry shown himself? Another thing I've been resistant to, alcohol. I've never been hungover. You know what? I'm not even gonna say lucky. People think if you've never had a hangover, you're lucky. Hangovers prove to me if I had a good night or not. If I can't move for the next 2 days, that night is preserved in my memory. I've never gotten blackout drunk. I will say that. If you get blackout drunk, then you forget everything. That's worthless. Ooh, Gwynny, you have news too? If you want to share, yeah, I would love to hear too if you want to share. Or if you want to, would you feel better maybe putting it in the Discord and we can all celebrate there after the stream? Or if you don't want to share at all, that's okay. Oh, okay, yeah, Larry shows himself every stream, but I mean, like, is he gonna show the meat bag? I hate being hungover too, but in hindsight, once I get over being hungover, I'm like, yo, that was a good fucking night. I have German and Irish in me. Also, I only drink alcohol in small portion with lots of water. I've only been drunk once and I was sleepy and tired, so it wasn't fun, but happily tipsy, yes. Though I might have had a bad reaction because last night I had a glass of soju, and this morning my stomach hated my guts. If I want to get drunk, I just mix a lot of alcohols. Like, I'll drink wine, and then I'll go to meshu, and then I'll go to beer. Like, just mix your alcohols, people. Okay, and then I'm gonna read Tompy and Gwynny's, and then we'll get back to the game. I'll take a clip of the face reveal and post it in the Discord afterwards. Yes! Please do. So long story short, had a bit of a fallout with my parents, then I decided enough is enough, talked to my trusted friend about it. I decided to move out earlier than planned over the last week. I wasn't in a good state of emotion, though I see a new light coming my way next week, still working on how to tell them. When you put all your things in your new place and you say, bye, maybe I'll see you for the holidays. Gwynny, I'm so proud of you. Guys, put your mental health first. Put you guys first. Gwynny, I'm so proud of you. I'm glad that you have trusted friends to help you with this as well. I send my love. My friends. I hope you enjoy your life. Like, the next step in your life. I hope you enjoy, my friends. Okay. Margie, good evening, and with the 23 bits. There's no message, but I checked anyway. Margie, how are you? Welcome, welcome. Okay, so we're going to the elevator. Enoch waits for the doors to slide shut before speaking again. Your neighbors are such pleasant people. Why wouldn't you let me talk to them before? I was worried you'd give yourself away. I wasn't sure you'd be able to convincingly act like, you know. I glance up at the security camera installed in the ceiling. It probably doesn't pick up audio, but it pays to be careful. Well, now that you've spent a week with me, you know you can trust my acting skills, right? I just imagine anytime there's a ... I just, like, the MC just goes, like, deadpan, like, bruh. Really? Right? Reaper, say something. Oh, that was cute. Everyone, guys, April, okay, wait a second. It's April 1st. None of y'all be doing this April Fool shit on me, okay? We all have big news. This all better be legitimate news. The hubby and I are closing on a house today. Cat Faru, I'm so proud of you guys. That's been years in the making, my friend. Guys, you guys are out there taking such big steps, making such big plans and moves. I'm proud of each and every one of you. I hope you guys know that. I'm proud of all of you guys. And even if you're not making big moves today, and you don't got big plans for the future right now, you're getting by day in the middle of a perpendicular. I'm proud of you too. I'm proud of all of y'all. My community is so good though. Fuck, we're just fucking badasses. Enoch and I follow the streets to school. I've taken him down this path before, but he still can't help looking around and wonder, be it to gawk at birds chirping in the trees or at cars driving down the road. Reaper, look! God damn it, Enoch. That crap place is up ahead. Crepe, Enoch. It's pronounced crepe. Please don't be so loud. Can we stop there for breakfast? He's a golden retriever is what he is. I was thinking we could just grab a hot dog along the way or something. What if there's a long line? We can't sit down and eat, or I'll be late for school. We'll buy some crepes to go and be quick about it. It won't take long. You know I'll stop by on my way home even if you say no. That means I'd be in there, all alone, on my own, without you to watch me. Who knows what kind of shenanigans I could get into. I love that word, shenanigans. Are you threatening me? I would never do something so depraved. I'm simply insinuating that worse things might happen later if you don't go with me now. In other words, it is a threat. Again, I wouldn't use such a barbaric term for it. I'd like to think of it as a gentle suggestion. You're awful sometimes, you know that? Fine, we'll go in, but we can't stay too long, alright? Oh, this is cute! Guys, look at the sakura outside. Look at the sakura outside. Look at the sakura. Look at that sakura. Sakura's about to hit here. I'm so excited. You can see pink buds just almost ready to bloom here. It's so pretty. Cozy Crepe Cafe. Why did I say crepe? Like Japanese style. Wow, katakana style I should say. Cozy Crepe Cafe, or Cozy Crepes as it's known colloquially, is a quaint little dessert cafe that sells all kinds of sweet treats. Primarily though, they're best known for, shocker, their crepes. These delectable delights have captured the hearts of many a customer, especially Enoch. I'll take 2 crepes, please. Oh, I want a chocolate sauce on. I want a chocolate sauce. I want chocolate sauce on mine, and whipped cream, and banana slices, and peanut butter, and strawberries, and whoa, easy there. I'm not made of money, you know. I let Enoch rattle off all his desired toppings within budget before choosing what I want. That'll be $10. Enoch pouts as I hand the money over. Only 2 crepes? Last time we came, you ate 10 all by yourself, with so many people staring at us. It's because they were fascinated and amazed by my insurmountable depths of appetite. Or more like mortified and appalled. I know I was at any rate. Then at least one more won't hurt, right? He flashes me his trademark puppy dog eyes. You couldn't be so heartless as to say no to this face, could you? I knew aliens could be this manipulative. I mean, who eats just one crepe for breakfast? Just one isn't enough, Reaper. Fine, one more. One is enough. You are a brat, but you're adorable. You can have one more. You can have one more. You can have one more. One more, and that's it, okay? Hell yeah, +1! Enoch bounces up and down the balls of his feet, visibly delighted. That's all I'm asking for. You're the best, Reaper. I hand another $5 over to the cashier. The cashier hands us our crepes as we step out of line. Enoch wastes no time taking a big bite out of one of his. Just as good as I remembered. Reaper? Oh, I gotta see it before I can do the voice. Wholesome Ray says I'm actually heading to Japan myself in a couple of months for studies. I don't know if this is common knowledge. I used to really lay into it, but I don't know if it's common knowledge now. I live in Japan now. Yo, Wholesome Wraith, you should hit me up when you get here. We should meet up. That's so cool. You're coming for studies though. Studying abroad. I had wanted to, and then I decided to live abroad instead. One crepe is enough. Mudgy is like, no, one crepe. I love that you can see the puppy dog eyes above the choices. I didn't even notice that, Sleepy. I'm gonna have to go back and watch that. Ugh. One crepe is not enough. As someone who loves crepes, one crepe is not enough. No. And one crepe for breakfast? Fuck you. I need 3 minimum. And I don't eat a lot. I'm gonna just say this line, and I need to see the character before I can make any kind of voice. Although, Enoch's has been changing significantly. I'm trying. Reaper? That voice. There stands Lucas, a crepe clutched in one hand and his phone in the other, a look of surprise on his usually stoic face. His eyes are fixed on Enoch, as if unsure what to make of him. He approaches us cautiously. Hey, Lucas. Hey. I, didn't expect to see you here. I was hungry and had a craving for crepes. His eyes swivel back to Enoch with guarded curiosity. Who's your friend? Oh, this is, Hi, I'm Enoch, Reaper's new roommate. You are? You never told me you got a roommate, Reaper. How long has this been going on? Only a week. It's a bit of a recent development. It's nice to meet you. What's your name? Lucas swallows, visibly uncomfortable around Enoch's almost overbearingly sunny disposition. You can say he's a baby, because he is baby. He is baby. My name's Lucas. I'm Reaper's classmate. My classmate? Don't listen to him. Don't listen to him, Enoch. Lucas just being modest. This guy's my best bud. Calling himself just my classmate is putting it mildly. Lucas and I have known each other for more than a decade now. He's my oldest and bestest friend, although our mutual friend Kat is a close second. Our friendship had a pretty classic beginning. We met at the local playground after he'd recently moved into the neighborhood and didn't know anyone. I'd taken it upon myself to befriend the lonely, friendless boy sitting by himself on the swings. And the rest, as they say, is history. He's cute! That's hot, that's sexy, fucking do it! Distant with the 11 months! So close to 1 year, my friend! You're right, so close! But you know what you did get us closer to? Me wearing a Pikachu onesie for my 2-year stream anniversary. Nice. We need, what is it? 37 now, guys. 37 subs and resubs, and I get to wear a Pikachu onesie. Distant, thank you so much for the 11 months support, my friend. Here, let me just polish up your scythe. And here you go. Thank you so much. I really appreciate that. Penguin hair. You have said it, and now I can't unsee it. Thanks, Alec. That's it. He's our favorite penguin now. We shared the same interest in video games, we went to school together, hung out at each other's houses, and got to know each other's families. We told each other everything. Okay, except for the fact that I have a roommate now. Wow. Wow, Reaper. I'm horrible. Well, almost everything. Best friend or not, I doubt even Lucas would have kept his cool if I told him I had an alien roommate. Pocketing his phone, Lucas holds his free hand out for Enoch to shake. Enoch, who hasn't had a reason to shake another person's hand so far, stares down blankly at Lucas's outstretched hand before dutifully handing over his half-eaten crepe. Oh god. My little golden retriever. We have the golden retriever and the penguin. Golden retriever. Penguin. This is it. I don't make the rules, okay? Oh, man. Oh, we're already in the chat. So, Lucas or Enoch? I don't know which one you... I actually don't know which one you'd prefer, Sleepy. I'm leaning a little bit Lucas. I feel like I'm leaning Lucas for you. Enoch for you, Lucas's friend. Enoch's adorable. We need a few more minutes with Lucas if I stop talking to chat, but I don't want to because I like talking to chat. Spend a few more minutes with Lucas. But I know there's a goody two-shoes class president with glasses waiting for us at that school. And I'm just saying, I read a lot of manga in high school about boys that wore glasses, okay? I just putting that out there. I was right then, you do like Lucas. I was right. He's giving him the half-eaten crepe. Did you want my crepe? Here you go. What the? No, Enoch. He doesn't want your food. He just wants to shake your hand. Shake my hand? Like, waving? Enoch waves directly at Lucas's face. No, shake his hand. Wide-eyed, Enoch takes hold of Lucas's wrist and starts to flail his hand about. Like this? Please stop. Why did I teach him how to wave at someone but not how to shake someone's hand? We're starting to attract attention. I hear a couple of girlish giggles and spot a few people pointing. People are judging us. Enoch, just do as I do, alright? I take Lucas's hand and shake it to demonstrate. Pleased to meet you, Reaper. Oh, what? Oh, be quiet, Lucas. Anyway, there you go, Enoch. That's what people do when they meet someone for the first time. Really? What a peculiar custom. I take it you're not from around here, are you? Look at these boys in the winky with the tongue out. Wait, can I match? No, I got it this way. What is that? That way? Now if I could just have every single one of them doing this. If class president boy does this. Oh, see, now I need a class president winky tongue face look. He comes from afar? Very afar. You gotta stop using that word like that. Either way, they don't shake hands where Enoch's from. They, do something else. What do they do anyway? Is there some sort of alien greeting ritual I don't know about? I'll have to ask Enoch later. Well, however you're used to doing it, Enoch, here we just shake hands. Point taken. Then, let's shake hands. Enoch happily takes Lucas's hand and shakes it a bit too vigorously. That's enough, thanks. So what are you doing here, Reaper? Don't you usually eat breakfast at home? Yeah, there was an incident in my kitchen, so we decided to grab a bite to eat along the way. If your roommate isn't attending school with us, why is he following you? He wanted to drop me off, that's all. How thoughtful of him. Speaking of which, we should get going to make sure we're on time, don't you think? The three of us leave Cozy Crepes and follow the path to school. Lucas, having finished his food first, keeps his hands in his pockets as we walk. He's a lot less chatty than he normally is, which isn't saying much, now that Enoch is with us. That doesn't surprise me, though. Lucas has always been uneasy around strangers. Enoch busies himself polishing off his 2 crepes, seemingly unbothered by the chocolate sauce slathered all over his face and cheeks. Once he's done licking cream off his fingers, oblivious to the awkward vibe in the air, he wastes no time striking up conversation. So Lucas, how did you and Reaper meet? Enoch inches a little closer to Lucas as we walk. How long have you two been friends? How close are you guys? You're really close, right? How close, close friends? Not as close as you and I are now. Oh. Sorry. But you guys tell each other everything, right? That's what best friends do? I guess. Why? I'm just trying to get to know you better, that's all. So, how often do you two hang out? Do you come over to her house often? What do you guys do for fun? What do you learn in school together? How many years have you two been friends? You asked that already, but you didn't answer. Lucas meets my eyes and shoots me a silent plea for help. I love this. He's uncomfortable enough in most social situations, let alone now with someone as unaware of social cues as Enoch showering him with questions. Answer for Lucas, encourage Lucas to answer. I'd probably answer for him. Yeah, let's answer for Lucas. Yeah! Plus points! I know how to play this game! We've known each other for 10 years now. We became friends when we were kids. You know how it goes. No, I don't know how it goes. That's why I asked. Tell me about yourself, Lucas. How many siblings do you have? What do you like most about Reaper? Do you have a favorite color? What do you do? What do you often dream about? Do you ever think about your place in the universe? What's your favorite food? Is it crabs? Universe. Craps. One after the other. Is it what? It is crepes. I knew it. But I didn't. I knew you and I would have something in common. You and I are like 2 feathers on a bird. Ahem. It's birds of a feather. Isn't that what I said? Not quite. Lucas and I are like 2 peas on a pod then. Peas in a pod. What's the difference? Oh, would you look at that? We've arrived. Our school looms down the road within sight. A couple stragglers are still trickling in, but it's clear Lucas and I will be late if we don't pick up the pace. We have a bit more to go before we reach the gates, but it's pretty obvious that all Lucas wants is to put an end to this painfully one-sided conversation. I mean, it seems obvious to me, but I'm not sure Enoch's caught on yet. Alright, Enoch, this is where we part ways. Aw, I was enjoying the fresh air. There's air everywhere. You can still breathe it at home. It's not the same. I'm just gonna go on ahead. I wait for Lucas to walk a bit further before lowering my voice. Sorry, Enoch. Just head home and wait for me, alright? Reaper, I'm bored. I want to explore. For an entire week, I stayed home like you asked, because you weren't sure how I'd behave around other Earthlings. People! Call them people. Please don't call humans Earthlings when we're outside. On that note, don't refer to humans as humans either. Do you have any idea how suspicious you sound? I'm so, like, into this. These conversations, I'm just like, I glance at chat, but I don't really notice what you guys are saying because I'm just so into this. The conversations are so good. I get that you're worried I'll give myself away, but it's been a week. I didn't risk my life coming all the way to Earth. Shh, not so loud. To just sit around your apartment all day. Enoch folds his arms defensively across his chest. I can tell he intends to stand his ground on this matter. Earth could be my home for the foreseeable future. I need to explore as much as I can on my own. I need to learn to live amongst other humans in order to blend in, don't I? I want to learn that lazing around on your couch doing... I won't learn that I won't learn that lazing around on your couch doing nothing for hours on end. Haven't you enjoyed the movies I set aside for you? Don't get me wrong, marathoning your aunt's movies has been great. There's only so much I can learn about humanity from the movies. I want to experience more of it firsthand, to learn more about your culture and customs in person. Otherwise, how will I hold a conversation with people like Lucas? I won't learn how to interact with other humans if you're the only one I ever get to talk to. Enoch, you didn't even know how to shake someone's hand 10 minutes ago. Now you expect me to let you run amok by yourself and not get into some kind of trouble? I'm only looking out for you here. Good grief, I sound like an overprotective parent. Besides, you promised you would return home right away. That was the deal. It was? I don't remember that. Oh, really? Point is, no detours. Straight back here, understood? Yes, ma'am. When did that happen? Okay, fine, you're right, that was the deal. But how about I make you a new deal? I don't walk more than 10 minutes distance from the apartment, and I don't talk to or make eye contact with anyone. Surely that's okay. Is it? I know how badly Enoch wants to see more of the city. It isn't fair to keep him stuck at home all the time, no matter the reason. Perhaps if I let him explore on his own, as long as he keeps to his word to not go too far or talk to anyone he shouldn't, he'll be fine? He may not be from Earth, but he's not a child. I should trust him more. Then again, there's still so much about Earth he's unaware of. How to shake someone's hand, for instance. And how to not invade someone's personal space during a conversation. What if he accidentally offends someone he passes on the street? What if he really does get hit by a bus when crossing the road and I'm not there to pull him out of harm's way? What if he falls through a manhole, ends up hopelessly lost in the sewers, and can't find his way out? Oh, okay, that was a little far-fetched, but still, you guys get my point! He's annoyed now, but I have his best interests at heart, don't I? I'm not. You guys aren't gonna like me for this. I'm gonna make him go home. I'm gonna make him go home. I think he and I need to go out together. I don't trust him by himself. I wish I knew it was in the general vicinity. Well, okay, he did fine with the little girl, though. Wait a second. He did fine with the little girl. And now he knows how to shake people's hands, and if he doesn't talk to anyone, he just, like, keeps his head down and walks around. But I don't know if he'll do that. He'll find something interesting like crepes, call them the wrong word, and just... Tough decisions indeed. Tough decisions you're making me go through. Go. Be free. Be happy, my little golden retriever child. I'm going against everything I really should, but go, my little golden retriever. Go on your own little walk. Here's your leash. Put it around your neck and put it in your mouth. Take yourself out on a walk. I don't think the guy Kokujin card works in in dating sims. I don't think that works. What could possibly go wrong? Everything, Wholesome Wraith. I immediately regretted that decision. Honestly, I immediately regretted it. All right. Really? As long as you promise you won't go too far or talk to too many people. Don't do anything weird or abnormal if you're not sure it's culturally acceptable here on Earth. Matter of fact, try not to do anything except walk and look around. Got it? That works for me. Thanks, Reaper. I appreciate it. Now get out of here. I gotta get to school. I'll see you when you get home. Enoch practically skips away, a bundle of energy. Shaking my head, I hurry over to rejoin Lucas, who puts his phone away when he sees me approaching. Sorry about that. Shall we? Your roommate's a weirdo. Yeah, I know. I really just want to meet this class president, and then I've got to call it a night. We got about 10 minutes left in the stream, and I just want to find the class president and just have a little conversation with him. Would you like me to wait until you finish your stream before the face reveal? How much longer are you guys gonna go, Tompy? Because I might be another 15-20 minutes, maybe. Depending on when I can see the class president. Lucas and I burst into class 5 minutes past the first bell. Oof. Writing something on the whiteboard, our teacher, Mrs. Fortune, frowns at our late arrival. Sorry we're late, ma'am. Yeah, sorry. Tisk. Or maybe it's just, maybe it's the clucking of the tongue. My eyes flicker over to the source of the disdainful utterance. There we go! Hey guys! What's the fucking color palette? What's the fucking color palette? And the eye color. No, I get it. Possibly. He's here. I have a thing for blue. Except for Fire Baby. Fire Baby is red. But everyone else is blue. Sable's blue. Well, Sable's my son. Inteleon's blue. Garrus is blue. Alistair is mainly blue. There's so much blue. Anyway, I don't know what voice I'm gonna do for him, though. Of course. Standing there in his tightly buttoned up, crisply ironed shirt is none other than class president Felix Yang in all his arrogant, smarmy glory. I see it. Is it like an enemies, or is it like a maybe not straight up enemies, but it feels like, you know, this I don't like you, you don't like me. Two lovers, because that's my trope, man. Enemies to lovers is my fucking trope. Wholesome Wraith you love, Garrus? Guys, chotomate. Wait. My pillow's too small for him. Trying to put that out there. There he is. You guys knew. Wait, and then let me just say this. My best friend for Christmas got me 4 things, and she gave each of them a theme, and she said nerdy. One of them was nerdy, so I chose that one to open first. This woman found, I don't know where she found it online, I don't know through Etsy or what, but she knew this was my favorite character. She didn't know who he was or what game he was from, and got me this notebook. And then I have a Garrus Vicarian figurine from the BioWare store. He is not the #1 husbando for nothing, people. I just now, after saying all that, realized how insane I fucking am. I don't think my partner realizes I don't think my actual partner realizes how much shit I have of Garrus. That notebook cover it's amazing! I still don't know where she got it. She was just like, I just searched the internet and found it, and they actually sent me something in return, so. That's a worthwhile purchase if I've ever seen one. They all were, to be totally honest. I love him so much. Okay. But now we got other blue boy, the blue eyes. Oh, I'm feeling an enemies to lovers here. Let's go. Can't even do something as simple as make it to school on time, Reaper. He regards me now with that familiar smirk of his I've come to know and hate. Enemies to lovers, enemies to lovers. I want this. You don't even live that far away. You really are hopeless. I can hear the contempt dripping from every syllable that leaves his mouth. Don't add words, Reeps. Don't do it. Where do I even begin with this guy? For the last 1.5 years since he transferred to our school, Felix and I haven't exactly had what you'd call a smooth sailing relationship. How do you know where I live anyway? Stalker much? In your dreams. Dreams? You wish. Any dream you're in is automatically becomes a nightmare. Woohoo! Ooh! Enemies to lovers! Yes! Woo! This typically goes back and forth for a while. It's the whole crux of my relationship with Felix. He makes a snide comment about me, I fire back, and we take shots at each other until someone tires out. I'll have you know that as class president, it's one of my duties to keep up to date with everyone's current addresses. Because unlike a certain someone, I know how to be responsible and organized. Can he get any more obnoxious and hot? I mean, just obnoxious. Where'd the hot come in? I don't know. I didn't say it. Did you guys say it? I didn't say it. Yet my address remains fresh in your memory out of everyone else in class. I didn't realize how important I was to you, Metal Mouth. Oh, don't flatter yourself. His lips curled back to a scowl, exposing the itty-bitty braces he hates me pointing out. Okay, but that's not cool. Okay, you can't do anything about that. Okay, that's not cool. It's like making fun of someone for acne. Be nice to your future husband. They've always been a sore subject for him. I just count myself lucky he hasn't found a nickname for me yet, because I know he'd use it any chance he gets. All right, you two, knock it off. Felix flushes red at Miss Fortune's admonishment. It's no secret he hates being chided. Chided. I actually don't know how to say that word still. By any teacher. But Miss Fortune is the one he reveres above them all. Sorry, ma'am. Got carried away. A lion behind her back, but a kitty cat in her presence. And speaking of kitty cats, a couple rows behind him, Cat pokes her head out and meets my eyes. I loved her design. I loved Cat's design when I saw it. I just love the pink on dark skin. I love it. She grins and pretends to throw up in response to Felix's bootlicking as I try to suppress my laughter. Is something funny? Not at all! Take your seats, you two. Try not to be late next time. Understood? Yes, ma'am. Lucas and I move past Felix's table at the front of the class, go figure, to take our seats near Cat. What took you two? Did you just want to see Metal Mouth's reaction? To us being late? Of course not. Even so, I could have told you how he'd react, with condescension and some hoity-toity remark as always. True, but as much as he delights in any opportunity to talk smack about you, you know someone not being punctual bugs the hell out of him. He sighed up a storm earlier when you two weren't here while he took attendance. That has always been the antithesis of Felix. He's grumpy, she's perky. He's boring, she's fun. He's a stickler for the rules. She loves breaking the rules. He's arguably my biggest rival in school. And she's one of my oldest, closest friends. I still remember when Kat, Lucas, and I first got acquainted. Lucas and I have been hanging out for a couple weeks when we ran into her at the playground. Her outspoken, extroverted nature had made Lucas so uncomfortable at first. But in a weird way, I think that drew Kat to him even more. Like the challenge of earning his friendship appealed to her or something. As it turns out, opposites really do attract. She'd taken slightly longer than I had to break through his defenses, but she got there in the end. People often think Kat's chatty and obnoxious, the same way they assume Luke is cold and distant. But I know a side to them that others don't, and that's what I like about them. So why are you late? Much as I hate to say it, Metal Mouth had a point. Usually pretty punctual, and it's not like you to commute to school. Reaper's new roommate held us up. Whoa, you have a new roommate? Since when? Why is this the first time I'm hearing about it? Don't worry, she didn't tell me about him either. So it's a boy, huh? What's he like? He's an alien who crash landed on my balcony one night and turned my life upside down. Now this is a story all about how... Okay, sorry. I don't actually know the whole thing. Her aesthetic is beautiful, wholesome Wraith. Now I live in constant fear that government agents will find and drag him to some super secret underground laboratory and run all sorts of unspeakable experiments on him. Of course, I don't actually say that for a multitude of reasons. His name's Enoch. He comes from afar. Very afar, according to him. I'm so glad Lucas said that. I'm so glad. I mean, the guy didn't even know how to shake someone's hand. For real? Where'd you find this guy, Reaper? And when do I get to meet him? Is he not coming to school? No, he's just staying at my place for now until... Well, actually, I'm not sure how long he'll be staying for. He's weird and mysterious. I want to meet him more now than... I want to meet him more than ever. More than once, I've contemplated telling Kat and Lucas the truth about Enoch. Having to hide such a monumental secret from my two best friends, especially one this exciting, has been eating me up from the inside. And that'd be insane, right? I can't tell them. I can't tell anyone. Okay. Unfortunately, I think... Well, I don't think, I know. Unfortunately, I'm gonna have to call it here. Let's go ahead and we'll save. Save it right there before we have this lunch conversation. Oh, and then... I'll go see options and then I want the menu. Yeah, I saved it though. We're fine. Oh my god! So we got to meet Enoch, we got to meet Lucas, we got Kat, and we've got Felix. Trying to think of what animal Felix and Kat are. Because we got penguin and we've got golden retriever. Oh, but I love the conversations are so... The conversations are so immersive. Because it just is. I was in the middle of like that walking one and the one in front of the school, and I was just like, just going on to the next sentence because it's just like, I just want to read more of the conversation between the characters. The writing for the interactions, the writing for the conversations is really, really well done, Wholesome Wraith. Yes. You'd think Cat would be a cat, but I actually thought Felix would be more of a cat. Guys, on that note, say bye to YouTube. Say bye. Bye, YouTube. That's it for you. I'm gonna chat with chat, but that's it for you. Maybe chat will say bye to you. I don't know. Chat, you gonna say bye? Oh, I'll hydrate while you guys say bye, YouTube. Oh, look at all the byes to YouTube. I think that's the best goodbye YouTube we've had yet. We've had so far. Bye, YouTube.